Reggie and Karen Phillips were cleaning out the home that belonged to Karen's father, who passed away earlier this year. What they found in the attic were letters between Karen's grandmother and her only son, 19-year-old James Carr of Mobile.
He was with the 45th Infantry Division, referenced as the Thunderbirds, and he served in North Africa, and then he was at the Battle of Anzio Beach in Italy.
From day to day, Carr's mother, father, and other family members wrote letters to him, and he would write back. But at some point during his service, James Carr stopped writing back. The family got notice that Carr was missing in action.
From reading some letters that were returned to my aunts and my grandmother, they just kept writing in hopes that he was still alive.
Many of the letters his family sent to Carr were eventually returned, undelivered. The family finally got word that James Carr was killed in action on February 23, 1944.
Apparently, when they were notified that he had been killed, and got his stuff, they just packed it up and they put it away.
And it all remained put away until recently. The letters, newspaper clippings, and other artifacts revealed things these family members of James Carr did not know. He'd worked at the Alabama Dry Dock and Shipbuilding Company. Carr's name is on a monument at Battleship Park, memorializing those workers who served in World War II. They also discovered that many Mobile streets were named for soldiers and sailors who perished during the war. They didn't know any of this because Carr's family, stricken with grief, did not talk about it.
You didn't talk about it. It was not a subject of discussion. We knew James had died in the war and that the family was notified, but then it was about 3 years later before they ever received what was supposed to be his body and have the funeral.
Some of the other artifacts discovered with the letters include this service banner and raises the question why the only son of a family was serving in combat. And they also discovered, along with the Purple Heart awarded to Carr, there was a lock of his hair within it. Carr's ancestors plan to preserve these artifacts.
Continue to pass it down through our family as long as we can, because there's a great history of sacrifice here.
We're proud to recognize that sacrifice and Reggie and Karen Phillips' historic discovery for serving those who serve. Bill Riles, WKRG News 5.